today we're at Rose and Garden and we're going to check out some tulips. Can wheelchair users come to Rose and Garden? There are plenty of accessibility parking spots. It's usually utilized by walking individuals with a cane or long distance mobility issues. I haven't seen wheelchair users exploring the tulip fields. So today we're going to walk around and we're going to take a look. Since some part of it is a little bit muddy, is it wheelchair friendly? Can wheelchair users come to Rose and Garden? So we're going to tour specifically Rose and Garden today, and we're going to check out accessibility. We're going to take a look at the grounds and see if you as a wheelchair user believe that this is accessible for you. We're at the very beginning, at the close to the entrance. I'm just looking close up. We're not, I wouldn't consider this part of the field. I would say this is the garden at the front. And there are many very beautiful tulips. Now, there's something very interesting I've learned about planting tulips. That is that you cannot plant tulips in the same field every year. The grounds are only ready for every 6 years, and that's why the farmland is so huge, because you can only use it every 6 years for tulips in that specific field or area. So last year when we were here, we're not going to see the same fields. Those same fields, they switch out and they maybe plant daffodils there, but that field cannot be planted again until 6 years later, which to me was the most beautiful field, last year field. So today it's going to be interesting to see. So I just wanted to give that information. Today it's not very muddy, so that's a good thing. So while we walk in the field, I'll be checking to see if I see wheelchair users here. So this is the ground, and then we have the field. We have to walk far. Over there it's more like daffodils, but the tulips are all in the back over there. Now this year it's not muddy, so I guess usually sometimes it's muddy, or when you go out into the field it's muddy. It would be a great conversation to have with wheelchair users who have been here in the past or would want to come here. Why they're hesitant in not coming? Do they think it's not possible, it's not doable, or they don't want to come and then they feel stuck? And or transportation, is that a barrier? So these tulips, they're not blooming yet. Today's Friday the 14th, and because of the rainy season, there's like a delay with some of the tulips blooming. And so this entire section will bloom later on this month. So yeah, there's that one little red one. It decided that it was gonna come out early, so it bloomed, and then the rest is just white. This is like what, yellow red mixture. It's so pretty. Many people are here taking their beauty pictures. If you live in Washington, it's like coming up the Skagit Valley. It's like a thing. It's something you do in April. All things to do in Washington in April.
I'm in the mountain.
You are on the mountain.
I didn't see this last year or the years prior. It's saying hello. It's saying hello. It's saying hi. I'm over here. Now we're in the yellow field.
Is he there?
Oh, look at that pink over there. Purple. Purple. And we're next to the pink. Okay, so now we're in the pink field. red. Look at that. Look at how lush they are.
Oh, he's over here.
So beautiful.
It's that way.
I think it's so beautiful. Like a really enjoyable experience. And then this is just a road that we're walking on. Oh, like a green and white.
Red, orange, and it's like white, but then from afar, like
Uh-huh.
when you're looking at it over, it looked like all colors of the rainbow to me.
Oh, I never thought about it that way.
Yeah, from like, you know, as it kind of blends.
Uh-huh.
But gosh, this is so beautiful, so peaceful.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a great way to take pictures, and it's an event. A lot of people come here, they do their little family, their family photos. So so last year, these were all tulips, and so they can't replant this field again this year. So they usually replant daffodils here. These daffodils, they go all the way over there, and they keep going. I showed previously, not all the tulips are blooming. Today is Friday the 14th. There's still a chance to come and enjoy it until the end of the month. I think the festival, they say that it ends April 30th. Now the parking lot was really packed today, and I'm surprised. Maybe it's the first weekend that people are really, it's not raining, it's sunny, it's nice weather, and people are taking advantage of it. And also it's spring break. All this is daffodils, all on this side, and all the way over there also daffodils, because last year all this field it was tulip fields. And opposite it, to me, last year bloom was one of the most beautiful bloom. Like that bloom every 6 years, because the field, it was just so gorgeous. I mean, it's still beautiful now, but when you could see it from the side of the road, like you could see the cars on that side, and when you looked from the side of the road, you were just seeing all the beautiful tulips. There's like a school bus in the middle of the field.
Oh, no, it's right there. We did it.
I wonder why. So this year they didn't fill it up with daffodils, so I guess maybe they letting the ground rest. The red is just so gorgeous. There's a school bus. We passed it. A lot of empty land. So we're gonna go back to the entrance and check. You could buy tulips there. I think they have also like a little food area, and you could put on a blanket and sit and have a little picnic. Making sure I have the name of the garden. Rose and Guard, there it is. That's the market where you could go and buy your own tulips. I guess they have little souvenirs too. I don't know, burgers, hot dogs, ice cream, espresso. I'm checking out these benches. This is where you could have a picnic, and it goes all the way back there also. So the benches weren't here before. And so then they have, I mean, it could have been because of COVID. I guess it's fun for kids to just go in. It's empty. Maybe they're not finished with it yet. The windows are not put in yet. A little tiny house. Oh. As we're leaving, I came across, I see this gentleman in a wheelchair. Oh my God, that's the only one that I've seen. I don't know what it is when I go to these places. Right when I'm leaving is when I would encounter a wheelchair individual. This is the first time I've seen someone in a wheelchair here. Right now, we're in La Conner, and we're about to have, well, it was supposed to be lunch, but it's after 4, so now it's gonna be dinner. Well, almost dinner, I don't know what you call it. Just like a 15-minute drive from where the Rosengard Tulip is at. It's a beautiful little town that you could just roll along. You could roll along the water. There's a lot of restaurants on the waterfront. And then there's actually the boat to go out to San Juan is also a little bit further down there. And this is like at the back end of the main strip with the restaurants and little cute little boutique shops and a few hotels. There's a hotel right down there. That one is a hotel, and I'm wondering if that hotel is wheelchair friendly, wheelchair accessible. The hotels are pretty much booked out for this weekend, and they booked out really quickly because of the tulip. This town, I mean, it really feeds off the Tulip Festival. People come into town and stay into town because of that. We're eating at the tavern, and we love the view. So dinner, or early dinner at the tavern. That's what it looks like.
Hold up, I was gonna do a group shot.
Yes, this way. We're looking at all the restaurants that are at the back end of the strip. That one is called Seafood and Prime Rib. This is a spa. Oh, is it a wine place? Yeah, it's a wine. Oh, La Conner Sips. This is another ice cream shop. Oh, that's Sips that we passed. We walked to the back end of Sips just now. Oh, we're walking. Came across this little waterfall. Oh, that's so cute. Wine tasting. Oh, wine tasting? Oh, it is part of this wine tasting. That's so cool. Across, that's a beautiful scenery of wine tasting. You can take the boat from here to San Juan Islands. I don't know if getting on is wheelchair accessible. This is the ramp to get down, and then that's the boat right there.